G'day folks, Tony again here for more Let's Play XCOM Enemy Unknown. We're on a milk run, folks. Maybe I'm jinxing myself by saying that. Maybe I'm drastically underselling the difficulty of this mission that we're about to start. However, we have the Gollop Chamber built. We were waiting for our core squad members to come back out of the infirmary so that we could activate it, and right as that happened, our interceptors had to scramble and shoot down a fairly standard-looking UFO, and now we've sent the Sky Ranger in with the crew to try and take care of business. So we're going to do our job of protecting the Earth from alien invaders by tidying up here out in the Canadian wilderness. Hopefully we'll get through that with everyone alive, and even more preferably unwounded, so that we can get on with taking down the big bad at the end of the game. All right. Such a strange thing to go from a spaceship environment to an outdoor environment with all this openness. It's very odd. You know what? I think we're just going to move some people up. Really just want to get to where we need to get to so that we can keep on keeping on. Where can you get to, Rita? That looks good to me. Aaron, you can watch over the squad. Some sort of vengeful spirit. Good, good. So what sort of critters are we going to be up against here? Who knows? Where even is the spaceship? Who knows? Assuming not over this way, given where we landed. That looks like potential spaceship rubble over there, so let's move ourselves accordingly. Got eyes on anything there, Aaron? Not yet. Sure. Might be worth getting someone up high, so we might send... Oh, Rita, you can't make it. Sure, fine. Oh, nobody can. That is not a climbable thing from this direction, by the looks of it. Very well. Not anticipating anyone really getting line of sight from over in that direction. But I could be wrong. A little bit uncomfortable with the clustering here. Alright. I know how we're going to play this then. Yeah, a little bit uncomfortable with the clustering there, given the potential for grenades, but yeah, I think we should be okay. Alright. Johnson, where can you get to? Not terribly far. There we'll have to do. Seeing as we've got everyone here now, and Rita still has a second move left, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a bunch of overwatching, because that's always a fun thing to watch, clicking these buttons. So we got 2 pistols on Overwatch. We're going to run Rita around the corner. Ta-da! Right, well, at least there's a spaceship part there, so feels like we're heading kind of in the right direction. So that didn't flush anyone out, so we'll just do a little bit of extra maneuvering. Just a little bit. That might be pushing it. So we'll hold there. There's a potential for a wandering alien to maybe activate. Oh boy, we got something off in the scrub in a completely opposite direction. Alright, this is what I was waiting to see. So we have, it looks like a berserker and a standard muton. Everybody's missing today. Interesting. Glad we took those overwatches. Good work, Johnson. Alright. So there was something in the forest sort of back behind us. That's fine. We'll try and get on with this. That's reasonable odds. Good work. Zhang, you can take a crack at this berserker. Because you're far enough away that if you hit and it comes running in, it shouldn't reach you. Yeah, hello. How you doing? Who have we got here? Zhang's got another shot. So that should well and truly be able to take care of that. Good, good. You do need additional ammo, but that's okay. 41, again, from that range, I'll take those odds. That's a miss, which is fine. Should be able to get take advantage of that hollow targeting. So, Rita, what are your odds from that distance? Probably not the best. Not the best indeed. What about from here? I mean, that's better, sure. Not if you don't hit. What are you doing? So here's the thing that I'm worried about from Steve potentially being flanked from that position. So we're going to move Johnson up here. Hopefully that's going to be enough to take that down. Again, only works if you hit. And Steve, we can probably move you here. You're our last hope, Steve. That's how we do it. Thanks, Steve. So the sound cue was saying that there's something in the hills over here. There is a reasonable amount of distance in the map over in that direction. So maybe it's worth having a peek. Would be good to send Rita to have a peek, but Rita is on the wrong side of things. One step at a time, though. Who's on the end here? I'll do. Can I get myself into a covered position where I can see something? That doesn't feel too bad. Anything? Anyone? Interesting. Zhang, you can move too. I wonder what it could be over here. We'll keep our snipers for a little bit later. Johnson, you're up high. I'll get you over here behind this tree. Keep an eye out. And Steve, where can we get you to? I think we can get you over here behind this tree. You can also keep those eyes peeled. Rita, could you be a real deer and just run over behind that thing? Anyone, anything at all, nothing. Damn. Zhang, why are you out of ammo already? You have been busy. Sure, why not?
Let's do this.
Yep.
Shh. I think I heard something.
I got it. I'm well aware of something hiding in the woods over that way. Let's see if we can find out what they are. Hello? Can I see you? I can't see you. Red drag. Okay. I was not expecting that. But we can still get ourselves positioned to try and do something about this. Where's the best spot? Not there. There feels okay. Sure. Johnson, you're a very long way behind. So let's fix that immediately. And Steve. I think it would be good to have one person from up the back on some Overwatch.
I've got a visual.
There we go. Oh, I'm so pleased that it's two heavy mutons. This is what I was assuming would be the case with Steve being able to take a reaction shot. Let's see if that pays off. Fairly well. So that's a good thing. Rita is in a little bit of a fix in that position, but we also have a couple of folks here to take care of this. So I'm hoping that Mind Fray will take that heavy down. Good work. Zhang, can you see anything? You cannot. You are too far away. Let's move you into a position where you'll be less far away then. I've got a shot, so that's good. Not that it did much of use, but that's all right. You gonna retreat? Whoa, what? Hello. It's a trap.
They're moving around the side.
They are moving around the side. Steve, you're in a bad spot there. All right.
They're on the move.
I'm not sure that was retreating, but fine. We're clearly going to start with Rita here, I think. I guess they can't be flanked. Certainly doesn't look like that's a flanking shot, does it? I guess heavy mutons have too much armor to be flankable. Let's give that a go. A fair effort. Not the best effort, but a fair effort. Yep, Aaron, that feels good. Can you please take this down? Excellent. Seeing as Aaron already used his Mind Flay. Alright. Now what we need to be careful we don't do is, I think I'm going to move Steve last because Steve's in a bad position, but I want to make sure I position him relative to how much danger there is at the end of the turn, which means how many hit points these two enemies have left. What I need to be careful of is that I don't reposition my other troops to take good shots and then leave Steve with no good place to seek cover. So, Zhang, I think we're going to send you to tuck yourself over in this corner. That means you should only be taking fire from one, which was my guess. 28%, that's bad odds. So you're out of harm's way. Let's just leave you for a moment. I am going to have to reposition my two snipers because I believe Johnson is exposed in that position, which is clearly not what we want. Can move Johnson over here, but I'm worried about that being so far away and potentially activating something else. So we're going to duck around the corner. And you know what? It says 100%, so we're doing it. Yay, we did it. So that makes the rest of this equation slightly simpler. Gonna move me up here. Gonna take that shot on this one.
That is not good.
It isn't good, but it's also added holo targeting, which is always helpful. So we'll duck Steve back behind this heavy cover. Get onto that pistol action. Good stuff. Chipping away bit by bit. Looks like Zhang is Overwatch time. So here's what we wait and see. Is this heavy going to shoot at the mind-controlled unit? Yeah, good. That's exactly what we want. Thank you so much for that. Let's return that favor. Hey, how's it going? What do we got here? An alien grenade. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? There. You're welcome. It should have taken care of that cover. It did. Yeah.
I need ammo.
Right. So now, so now we have an alien mind-controlled unit, and potentially other things still on the map, but we don't know what or where. And I don't know how or when I can release that mind control. So this is awkward. I think we're going to use that. I think we're going to use that Muton as a scout, and we'll take advantage of the opportunity to do some reloading for some of our other troops. Saying you can move because you can't do anything useful from there. I don't know how many turns this mind control works for. Scouting time. Let's do a run. A big old run. All the way over there. Anything? Where is that ship? What a weird map. Where is the ship? Okay. What is happening? Oh, that's a Sky Ranger. That's not what I want. Ah. It's all the way over that way. That's the wrong way. I was heading the wrong way. That's okay. Well, if that's the case, I'm not thinking there's going to be anything over that way, so now I've just thrown a soon-to-be enemy unit completely to our backs. Whoops. That's fine. Let's get ourselves sorted out here. Let's assume that we're going to be facing the other direction then. And adjust ourselves accordingly. I do not want to dash. Johnson, you're next, so let's get you up the front here. Aaron, you can join Johnson. A little bit of a view from the top here. Rita, where are you at? No, thank you. Alright, let's get you down there. Not quite anything to see there yet. Who else can we maneuver? Zhang. Do kind of want to keep people moving, so let's do that too. Should be able to get me. Just want to make sure I'm keeping a little bit of cover. Looking back on where this where this other muton is. So you can get to there. Sorry, I'm just mumbling out loud here, folks. So what I have to be careful of here, I think, is if I do have enough mind control turns left on that muton, clearly I'm going to try and run it into the ship or at the ship to have a look around. But if it doesn't last long enough, then I'm going to end up with an enemy way at my back. Which is silly, but it's just the way it is. Alright. Let's try and put you out in the open, where you don't have any cover. Good. Let's roll forward, shall we? Piece by piece. Aaron, you can get to heavy cover, and that feels good to me. Johnson, you can follow. Good. So again, I'm going to try and keep a couple of people in position to keep that muton in sight. Good. Steve, you should also be able to move into a fairly suitable spot. And it's Overwatch for all parties again. Rita, let's just pop you ahead a tad. Anything to see? Not yet. Overwatch, Overwatch, Overwatch. So much Overwatch. So it looked like the mind control just stopped there. Got a sound cue from inside the ship. So now our Overwatch comes into play. Absolutely taken care of. Good work, everyone. Well, that worked out. Not too bad. We can concentrate our efforts in the one direction here. Do we have any heavy cover around here? We do not. Let's get as far as we can, as fast as we can. Get this thing mopped up. I can't imagine for a ship of this size that there are too many more units hiding in here. It looked like that sound cue was coming from directly in the center of the ship. And given... Let's do a dash. Given the scale of the ship and the fact that we had some ordinary mutons here, I'm actually wondering if the thing in the ship is one of the... I can't remember their name now, the crystal ones. Maybe. Good, good, good. Am I the only one left at the back? I am. Definitely dashing time. Now, are we close enough for something to rush out at us? Or are we going to have to do this? No, we're going to have to do this the slow, painful way. This is a bigger ship than I first thought. It's pretty badly beaten up, though. And it does have... It does have a slightly unusual layout. This is not a typical... spaceship layout. Interesting. This might take a little longer than I thought, but that's fine. That is an odd layout. Let's move our folks up swiftly then. Don't think we're going to have the right number of action points or positioning to do a peek around the corner here in a way that's going to let anyone get cover. or rather be covered by their squad mates. But we'll do our best.
I am ready.
Yep, always good to be reloaded. Steve, you're too far away. Sure. Anyone? Anyone? Knock knock. Yep, sure.
What was that sound?
It was an alien. I'm going out on a limb. What's happening here? Is there a door through there or not? Is that a door? I don't think that is a door. How do we get in here? There's a door on each side there. There must be a door there, or do we have to go around the long way? Curiouser and curiouser. Well, let's find out by giving Rita a bit of a shove in this direction. Okay, there is a door there. That makes sense then. Let's get on with it. Aaron, we'll get you to dash to the far side of that door. Looks like this ship is right on the very edge of the map. We have enough to squeeze up there, we do. Hopefully there's nothing around the side here. I'm not sure how much of that. Oh no, it's still some traversals. Traversable space up in that direction. We can get some good cover here. We should be able to breach on the next turn. Just see if we can get our snipers into some good spots up here. It looks like we can, which is excellent. So we should be able to get, hopefully with line of sight through that door, if there's anything immediately there, we'll be able to get ourselves both snipers having a go at it. Let's roll. Anything? Oh, an ethereal. How pleasant. They've just done a complete runaway. Do I have a shot at them? I do. Alright. Hey me. This ship is already beaten up quite badly, so let's continue in that vein. We're not really after salvage at this point. We're after getting on with it. So Zhang, how about you go as well? Howdy. Top work, folks.
Excellent work.
Yay! Guess that explains why the layout was a little different. I guess a different kind of ship. A scout ship that has an ethereal. Alright. Everyone should be intact and ready to rumble.
I had my doubts.
Yes, indeed.
Troops really pulled through
There
on
we
this.
go. Some more damaged things. Never say no to more money. Don't think we're going to need it, but there we go. Alrighty, so everyone is refreshed and restored and ready to go. The Gollop Chamber is ready. I believe this means that we are well positioned to start our final assault on the end of the game. But that's going to have to wait for the next part of the Let's Play. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let your friends know if you think they might enjoy it. And come back again soon for more Let's Play XCOM Enemy Unknown.